Hello, I am getting sober again, and today I'm going to share with you my secrets on how to avoid a hangover. That's where I'm going to put the words up here. So this is how I always avoided a hangover, and it didn't always, I guess, work because sometimes I just got obliterated and nothing was going to save my soul. And it was a miracle that I didn't throw up and spend the whole next day dry heaving. But for the most part, I would say that with 90% effectiveness, I avoided a hangover by doing these simple things. Ready? Here we go. Oh, this would be a good time to bait you into subscribing to my channel. So do that, please, and hit the little bell so you can stay up to date on all of these videos that I'm going to produce. All right, moving on. So the first thing is just hydration. You should be consuming on a daily basis whatever your body weight is. Let's say you weigh 200 pounds. You should be consuming then 100 ounces of liquid. If you are only 100 pounds, you should be consuming 50 ounces of liquid. So whatever your body weight is in pounds, cut that number in half and call it ounces. That's how much you should drink in water a day. When you're not drinking. When you are drinking, you should consume more than that, okay? Now remember too, with drinking water, your kidneys can only filter out about 24 ounces of liquid per hour. So don't overdo it. You could definitely overdose on water. Don't drink any more than that. 24 ounces of liquid per hour, okay? So the hydration is key. Go into your drinking sessions hydrated. Go into your drinking session with food in your stomach. Don't be an idiot. First of all, you're being an idiot by going out and just planning on just drinking and getting shit-faced and getting annihilated. Why? Because you are poisoning yourself. And if you're gonna poison yourself, are you just gonna leave yourself poisoned? Why would you do that? Make sure you're giving yourself something on the other end of the spectrum. Vitamins, minerals, nutrients, healthy foods, absorbent foods, things like rice, breads, whatever else. That's why, say Italian restaurants, for example, that's why a lot of restaurants give you free bread. It is a tactic by the service industry because they know the more bread that you consume, the more alcohol that you can also consume and that you will potentially buy. It doesn't matter if they give you $5 of free bread if you buy $200 in wine. That's a huge markup for them. That's a huge profit margin. And of course they're gonna do that. Bars that have salty snacks, peanuts, pretzels, whatever else. That kind of stuff is just gonna quench, it's just gonna build up your thirst and make you wanna drink more. Don't fall into those traps. Be smarter than that and make sure that you follow the following steps so that you can avoid having a hangover. Plain and simple, if it's just strictly an emergency, you drank too much, you didn't take care of yourself, like I told you to by drinking a bunch of water before you left the bar, you should drink at least, I'd say, before you leave the bar, hand the bartender at least $1 bill, $5 bill, whatever. Say, hey, I need a glass of water, no ice, or give me 2 glasses of water, no ice. Throw the bartender $5. Say, give me 2 glasses of water, no ice. Pound both of those. Catch your cab. Hit home, and then when you get home, please have the following items in your pantry. A liquid vitamin. Something good that has not only a bunch of vitamins, but also minerals in it. Not just vitamins, but also minerals, okay? I drink Tropical Oasis. It's only about 20 bucks on Amazon. It has a lot of both of the things that I just mentioned, vitamins and minerals. And then also too, the big key, the big secret is fish oil. I consume about a tablespoon. Remember, the tablespoon is the big one. The teaspoon is a third the size. So 3 teaspoons fit into 1 tablespoon. Fish oil is good for your cognitive functions and help your heart as well, your heart health. You should be consuming that every day anyway. I like to consume Carlson's. That's all they do. That's all their business is just fish oil. I have the lemon flavored fish oil, which it literally tastes great. I just drink it by itself. It just tastes like lemon oil. That's all it tastes like. So I do my last shot of the night, which is a good shot for me since I just took a bunch of bad shots over at the bar, a bunch of tequilas. I have myself a little a vitamin shot, or what I like to do, I would have they have the super green blends of, it's like 50 superfoods, fruits and vegetables, alfalfa and wheatgrass and all of that, so in a powder form. So I take that, and also has probiotics, which is going to help with your gut health, right? 95% of your serotonin is built where? In your gastrointestinal tract. So if that's where the happy hormones are built, then why don't we put some good stuff down there, since we just put a bunch of poison down there? We just put a bunch of poison down there, sabotaging ourselves, and then that's going to make you feel depressed. It's going to make you feel full of anxiety the next day. You know it, I know it. Be smarter than that. This is very formulaic. Follow these steps. At the end of the night, I come home, I have water if I didn't drink water before the bar. But if you drink it at the bar, you have all that time to hydrate before you actually get home, that whole cab ride. And ideally, when you get home, now you're peeing out more of those toxins. You're flushing out that beer, the liquor, the wine, whatever it is. Now you're ready to receive some new stuff, which is going to be the multivitamin in liquid form. If it's going to be a hard pellet, break it in half, but move on in the future to liquid multivitamin. Consume your liquid vitamin with your fish oil. I also consume vitamin D. I do a dropper of vitamin D. I do liquid forms of everything because you get way more for your money. And it's more bioavailable to you, to your body, to use, than having to break down a gelatin capsule or a hard dehydrated pellet. So I have my water, if I didn't have it at the bar, and my water is lemon water. It's fresh squeezed lemon water with some sea salt in it, maybe a teaspoon, whatever to taste. That's essentially what Gatorade is. They're just giving you they're just giving you electrolytes, which is salt. So give yourself some nice sea salt lemon water. Give yourself your shot of liquid vitamin. Give yourself your teaspoon or tablespoon, maybe. I like to at least double the dose. Whatever the recommended dose is of the fish oil, I do it. Even with the vitamins, I just pour it all in there. Give myself a double dose. So give yourself the fish oil. I'll give myself a dropper of the vitamin D. So a dropper, again, you can get about 900 drops in a little bottle for the same price as 60 servings of a capsule. So I give myself the vitamin D, and then the probiotic blend with the superfood, with the super greens, the wheatgrass and all that stuff. It's just a scooper. If you have a shaker bottle, just put all that stuff in the shaker bottle. The Tropical Oasis tastes great. It has like a mango-y orange taste to it. And then you have the lemon fish oil, so that you're keeping it in the citrus family. And then the super green stuff has kind of like a sweet, sort of like earthy, grassy taste to it. And it's pretty decent, actually. Pretty decent. So I consume that in some water. I pound that before bed, but then I fill that water bottle back up, even with all the little sediment and stuff in there. I fill that back up because I want to get every drop. Who knows what oil separated? I don't want to lose all that. I fill that back up. 32 ounces is the size of my bottle. 32 ounces. I put some more sea salt back in there. I put some more fresh squeezed lime or lemon juice inside of there. And I put that where? Right next to my bed. So that if I wake up in the middle of the night, hopefully we don't wake up in the middle of the night, but if you do wake up in the middle of the night, you have your water right there, but also especially the next thing, first thing in the morning when you wake up, slam the water. I know that you don't want to do anything. You don't feel good. You might be tired. You might have a headache, but you hopefully won't have any of those things because you prepared yourself the night before. You only have one chance to give yourself a good day currently, and that's in the past. And the past is going to be the present for you when you get home destroyed with a headache maybe, or you're already experiencing hangover symptoms. So make sure you take care of yourself the night before, and that the next morning you'll have a great day, and you won't be so tired, and you won't be so hungover, and you won't have the headache, and you won't feel super lethargic, and you'll actually feel pretty good. And then we can start working on maybe steps to recovery and steps to just total sobriety. And make sure you comment below so we can talk about where you're at in your journey. And then let me know what methods that you try that work, in addition to all the things that I mentioned. But that, again, in a nutshell, my tip to you is make sure that you're staying hydrated after you drink make sure you, after you have alcohol, make sure you have your water, make sure you have your multivitamin with minerals, make sure you have your fish oil and your vitamin D and maybe some sort of probiotic green blend so that you can make your gut health nice and happy so that you can have a nice day tomorrow. So those are my tips to you for how to avoid a hangover. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.